Hello there, and welcome to Battle of the Bricks. My name is BrickinNick. Of course, you can call me Nick. I will be your host for the show today. Today is the first round of the semifinals featuring Dan and Micah, two of our previous competitors, who are both ready to build and excited to build some awesome stuff for you guys. Just to let you know a little bit about the show. What we're doing here is we're having we've had 8 builders competing in battles head to head, and we're basically going in a bracket series to determine the master builder. So while we're doing this event, we're also working with Creations for Charity to raise money for this charity, Creations for Charity. And the idea is that they provide Lego sets to underprivileged children all over the world. So you guys can type either Command C4C or Command Donate, which Christy is doing for you guys right now, to get more info on that. We also have a co-host with us tonight who would like to introduce himself. Would you please?
That's my dramatic intro music there.
Well, welcome. For anyone who doesn't know, this is our good friend Graeme. You can type !Graeme to find out info on our co-host here. Graeme, why don't you tell everybody a little bit about yourself?
People type Graeme !! I don't know.
But... Well, they're not excited to see you tonight, let me tell
you. Ouch.
Yes.
Ouch.
But
Hello. My name's Graeme. I am friends with Nick. I've known Nick for probably about 5 years or so now.
I think it would be 6 because that was 2011, wasn't it? The competition?
2012.
It was 2012.
So I met Nick in 2012 when at a local brick factor for the LDC, Legoland Discovery Center, that was opening up here in Toronto, and they did their search for finding Canada's first master model builder, and I beat Nick. And I won this medal to become Canada's first master model builder. So I worked for Legoland in Merlin for a number of years. And then I left, and now I have my own company called Brickman Graeme, where I do awesome, fun Lego things, and Nick comes out and helps me build things often. So Nick's an awesome guy, and so I'm happy to help Nick and come out and have fun with him.
It's awesome to have you here. Although I should make a clarification that Graeme says he beat me in the competition, but I had actually bowed out at an earlier stage before the finale and before they decided on the winner.
I remember you were in there. You were at the final round, actually.
I was
you
there,
did the final build.
But when there was an interview portion of the battle, right?
Yeah.
So what we did there was, I was still in school at that time in university, so I wanted to be there for the fun and excitement of the competition, but I knew I wasn't going to drop out of school to take this job.
Because you didn't want to drop out. You didn't want to give up being an engineer to play with Lego.
At the time, absolutely.
No, exactly.
Correct.
Like, why would you do something crazy like stop being an engineer so you could just play with Lego all day?
It's pretty insane, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, wait. So what do you do now again?
I quit my job in engineering to build with Lego all day. So
right. It's a good thing you bowed out.
Indeed.
It's an easy way to say you didn't lose. Is really what it is.
That's what it is, yeah. And I mean, whether or not that actually happened, no one will actually ever know, because I mean, it's not like you're gonna ever talk to the people who interviewed me, right? So it'll just be your word against mine. So that's how it's gonna go. All right, guys. Why don't we go ahead though and get on to our builders and let's meet our competitors for tonight. All right, we're gonna get Dan and Micah here. Dan and Micah, would you be able to join us on mic, please?
Hello?
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 Welcome, guys. Micah, are you there as well? I hear his mouse clicks. Yes, he is there indeed. All right, guys, I'm just going to talk a little bit about our screen here before we get going for anyone who hasn't been on the show or hasn't watched the show yet. So in your top right corner is kind of where you get all your info. So you're going to see the season and episode information. You got the timer there, which will be updated for the battle timer. There's also the donation goal up there, which is actually this way. It's that way. Can you point at that for me, Graeme? Thank you. Much appreciated. So we're hoping to raise $25 tonight for Creations for Charity. It would be amazing. And then there's also some information on what our theme is going to be tonight, although you should not be able to see what the options are just yet, because we're not there yet. So just pretend you didn't see any of that.
Slow down.
I know, right? We got to slow down. And then, of course, you have Dan on your top left, Micah on your bottom right, and then us on your bottom left. Hanging out here. There's also some commands you can try just to the left of me, somewhere right here. Right there.
What?
There's see on the screen. Like how I'm pointing and stuff. That's why I was doing those weird arm gestures.
I thought you were pointing to the craft services table.
Oh, I could have been pointing at that as well. My audio is not the best for you. Do I need to speak up, or what is it there, Micah?
You're breaking up a bit, Nick. You're coming in and out. Your string of conversation is not quite fluid.
Let's see. Do you think that would be a connection issue, or
You're sounding better now.
Okay, I turned up the gain a little bit. We probably just need to speak up. I do apologize, guys.
You're better already.
Okay, beautiful. So that made a difference. Fantastic.
Hooray!
Yay, we're good. Okay. His name is Dan. His name is Dan. All right. So why don't we go ahead and do a little bit of an intro? Dan, can you just do a little bit of an introduction for yourself once again, for anyone who hasn't had the pleasure of meeting you yet?
All right, hello everyone. My name is Dan Church, though some of my friends who appear to be in chat know me best as Church, which is my last name. So I am a Lego builder. It's been a hobby of mine since I was 9, 10. Started to become a little bit more serious during the middle of high school when I found the online community. Most fun part about the Lego convention so far has been, or the Lego scene so far has been the conventions where I've met both Nick and Micah in person, as well as Graeme, our wonderful co-host here today. So I don't know if there's some of my models scrolling through right now. I think
they are indeed, yes, absolutely.
What's on my screen currently right now is the Super Smash Brothers build a couple of friends and I did a few years ago. We did the Peach's Castle stage from the classic Nintendo 64 version of Super Smash Brothers. The other ones scrolling through were a little bit different, but some other fun builds. Excited to be building here tonight. Looking forward to some good competition from my friend here, Micah.
Beautiful. And how did you feel about your first round of competition? Like, do you think you're now more well prepared for tonight based on your?
Oh gosh, no,
not at all.
I love alt building with sets. It's a very fun challenge, but it's something you don't quite become as. You're either good at it or you're not, and I still don't think I'm quite as good as some people at it, but I will give it my all tonight. So.
Well, you're here, so you must have done something right.
Right? I mean, so we'll see.
All right, beautiful. Well, thank you, Dan. Let's now go over to Micah. Micah, why don't you do a little bit of the same thing and talk a little bit about yourself for us?
Okay, so I'm Micah, or Hassam Bricks on Flickr. I'm a T-fall or teenage fan of Lego. Similar to Dan, my favorite part of the community has been going to conventions and whatnot. I've met him, Nick, Graeme at Brick World. I've also gone to Brick Fair.
Some fantastic events you got in there.
But yeah, I've been a member of the community for around 3 years now. Let's see, currently on my screen here for my builds, we got Little Gideon there, who is from Gravity Falls, so that was like a attempt at character building, which is something I'm not super familiar with, but I try and mix up a lot, kind of what I build, build a variety.
For sure. All right, fantastic. Well, thank you, Micah. I appreciate that. All right, guys, so what I'm actually going to ask you to do next is each of you to grab one of the sets that you have, and I'd like you to talk about the set, how you think the parts might be. Dan looks like he has the creator one, so yeah, Micah, you go ahead and grab the classic. We actually have those here as well. So Dan, why don't you go ahead and talk to us what you're seeing in this creator set in front of you.
So we have the Robo Explorer, as you can see. It is a creator set. I think this lists for $20, $25 Canadian, something like that. Really nice set. It's got some really cool colors. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think is it teal?
Medium Azure, I believe, would be the color name.
The official.
My knowledge of colors is not the best, but
you mean it's just disappointing.
Cool basically. Tank treads are cool. You've got some really cool coloring. Uses an engine block in a creative way, as you can see for the hand of one of the robots. On the back, the set comes with a couple of alternate instruction guides, though we won't be needing that tonight because that's just not how this show works.
No instructions involved.
Heck no. So it's a pretty cool little set. I'm looking forward to building from it.
Awesome. And Micah, why don't you tell us about the little classic set you have there?
So this set, it's also got a lot of blue. It looks like it's got 6 shades, including the trans blue stuff.
Cool.
Now it's only 78 pieces, but you know, should be some nice parts in there, some nice dark blue pieces.
Absolutely. I think I've actually used that one before, and I do remember there being a couple of snot bricks in there, so hopefully those will be pretty useful to you guys. And for those who don't know in the crowd, snot stands for...
Pieces you put up your nose.
That's exactly incorrect.
Studs not on top.
Thank you. What's that, Dan?
He had that reference on the nose.
On the nose.
Ah!
It's going to be one of these nights, huh?
Tons around.
Right. But guys, so now that you have an idea of what the sets are and what they might be able to build with them, why don't we go ahead and get a vote started on tonight's theme. So you guys are going to see those show up on the screen here. I'm also going to get them in chat for you in just a second. And you guys are basically going to get to vote on what the theme will be for tonight. We're going to pull those up for you guys real quick here.
So the first theme is ABBA music. So you have to build something based upon an ABBA song. No, so that'll
See, that's a problem. I only know the one.
Well, the one.
So why don't you actually announce what our actual themes are for tonight, Graeme?
You mean it's not ABBA?
No, unfortunately. We're not going to be doing ABBA
Mamma
today.
mia.
Sorry, guys.
Here he goes again.
My.
How can I resist you?
So the themes are going to be right on there, on the screen there for you.
All right, so our first theme will be characters and creatures.
Dun, dun, dun.
Theme number 2, objects and replicas. Replicas, not replicants. And number 3, vehicles and vessels.
Wessels. I love me a good
I
Wessel.
love the German pronunciation.
So the vote's already going in chat, guys. Make sure you're getting in your vote there. And I'm just going to run a quick little help here to make sure you guys can see all the options once again. Oh,
And if you want to
build
vote ABBA, just do exclamation point vote ABBA.
Yeah, seriously.
I think I see 1 or 2, but
there are several ABBA votes actually already.
I'm
there was
seeing
a Dancing
repeat votes,
Queen.
though.
There's
I'm
been
seeing
at
repeat
least
votes.
3. There's another. Okay, well, Dark Side Rabbit. I feel it.
He's voted
Thanks,
like
Andy.
8 times.
I
I
know,
think he
but-
really would like to see it. Maybe we just should get Dan to sing some ABBA for us instead. Who knows? Would that
I
be more
literally
fun?
only know Mamma Mia, so...
Oh.
Well, it's a little overdone as a song.
even Micah has
avoid
voted
that.
ABBA.
Well, he is not supposed to be voting at all in this
Wow.
chat.
Unfortunately, he
Watching
voted
you.
ABBA, so that's
Oh,
all
look,
right.
it's Jesslyn.
Aw, she's voting 1. I really thought, Jay, that you would have voted ABBA.
All right, guys. It looks like we're getting close to our vote closing up here. We got just under a minute, but it looks like we have a clear winner here. Although we will not say it before
We
the
will
time.
not say that it's
looks like it's
ABBA! You are the dancing queen.
Oh my gosh, music and
Love
entertainment
it.
for tonight, guys.
Yeah.
You better be getting excited. Better be getting excited. And thank you all for
This
being
may
here,
be
by the way.
your
I haven't had
Waterloo.
really a chance to say hi to all of you, but it's so good to see you. Farron, Little John, OMJ, Vine, Johnny, Christy, Andy, Dan. I'm talking to you, so you're still here.
Dancer, Prancer, and Vixen. Comet, they're all here.
Yeah, if only I actually knew any of the names to continue that. As we all know, my memory is just wonderful. Skizmark's here, Parky's here, Z-Moib is here. So many awesome people. All right, guys, we got 5 seconds left. It looks like the vote has indeed been decided, though. And tonight's building theme will be objects and replicas. Dun, dun,
Can you
dun.
expound upon what you're looking for?
So I'm just looking for any kind of, life size or, real life object or replica. So, if it's a toaster, forks and knives, any kind of household or other item, basically. It doesn't obviously have to be to scale, but really it's a very open category because as long as it's something that kind of exists in the real world, it could be considered a replica.
You'll get bonus gram points if you go at least 10 times scale, actually. Just
10
At
times
least
scale.
what?
Okay.
Yeah.
What's that?
What did Graeme say?
I was saying you'll get bonus gram points if you go 10 times scale.
Yeah, I don't really want Graeme points.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think anybody wants
There's no
those.
value
Right?
in that. The
Wah,
exchange rate
wah.
between that and US dollars is pretty crappy.
Zemo, thank you so much for
Yeah.
that host. All right, guys, I'm going to switch things up here. We're going to get the battle timer ready. I think it was what? Objects and replicas. Okay, cool. All right, builders, are we ready to go?
Maybe.
Yes.
Yes, I would like to know from both of you if you are prepared to build.
I am absolutely 100% somewhat ready.
Okay, that sounds very
I'm
good
with
to me.
that. I'm with,
All right, again, would you like to
I
count
got
them down?
Sure, where's my countdown?
Just you do it and I'll clap.
Oh,
There you
okay,
go.
like
Yeah.
I get to make it up.
Yeah.
All right. 39, 38, 37, 36, 3, 2, 1. Go!
Build.
Build!
Yeah, I don't know. Build seems to be an appropriate term.
Construct!
All right, guys, and just let everybody in chat know, the builders tonight have 50 minutes. This is a little bit bigger of a set, so we did want to give them a little bit more time to
are in
build.
a bag. Look at that. It's pretty snazzy.
Oh, wow, yeah, that's very fancy indeed. And thank you for the host, Emoy, as I earlier said. Parky, thank you so much for those bits. Really appreciate them. Let's get caught up on chat here. I've seen so many new names tonight, guys. Welcome. Make sure you do hit that follow button so you don't miss the next episode or one of my personal streams. Definitely don't want to do that either. So what do you think, Graeme? Where do you think they might go with this?
Well, You know, you did a little bit of leading towards some sort of kitchen object, so it may go that way. But you know, we got two creative people, you know, building away. I know them both. Although as I mentioned, I think in a previous session, I always thought Micah's name was like Hackem Bricks, because like, you know, you get like hacks, like,
yeah, sure,
you know,
sure.
like your life hacks, brick hacks. I thought it was like Hackem Bricks. Obviously, in the inverse of Micah being Hackem, but Hassam seems to be the way that he prefers to say it. Oh, I see some now. It's Christy-ish has suggested, you know, like a brave little toaster there. Might be verging into the character category or the movies.
Well.
So
I
would encourage our builders to stay away from things that could be construed as characters or that might fall into other themes. Really focus on, you know, like things that are just things.
Absolutely, you're absolutely correct.
I couldn't be more precise than things that are things.
Things that are things. Nothing that gets better than that.
Yeah.
So I just want to say quickly thank you to OMJ for that follow. Really, really appreciate it. And yes, Take Bacon, I would like to answer your question and say that you are allowed to make Graeme wear stuff. And actually, I'm going to open up Wear 3 for you guys as well, because we can make Graeme suffer through that. That's perfectly okay with me.
Yeah.
And thank you, James, for that awesome bits. Look at all the biddies going in the cup. Fantastic. Thank you so much, dude. Let me just open up Wear 3 for you guys. And how are our builders feeling so far? Do they have some ideas?
I've found that there are Lego pieces in this. That's where I am right now.
Whoa. Would you have believed that?
found that
Lego
there
pieces. Amazing.
Trans-clear headlight bricks, and those are pretty dope.
Fantastic.
I don't know Morse code, but
Now that would, yeah.
There is a light brick, so this is actually probably going to be the only time, or I guess next week you will see it as well, but a light brick could definitely add a different element to this build. I mean, if the builders can use it really well, right?
You know, it could be the game changer. It could be the turning point in the
All right,
build.
it looks like
But
you've
just,
had. Let me make sure which one has happened here. I think Wear 1 has been triggered for you, Graeme, so you must wear the
But it says,
nerdy glasses.
BrickinBot says Nick get those
Yeah, but tonight we're applying this to Graeme, so.
rough.
And thank you so much for those bits. We got bits from Isaac and Farron as well. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for that support. Do keep in mind, guys, though, if you would like to donate to the charity, you must use Command Donate and go through Streamlabs and do that. It'd be awesome to get some. Oh, aren't you looking awfully geeky tonight?
Indubitably.
Yeah.
can't really own 3 of them, huh?
And I want to also give a thank you out to, like, you know, Nick, and, you know, we're here at his house, and, you know, his mom's put out a lovely spread for us. You know, I was in the fridge, you know, they had Coke, they had the purple stuff, but I chose the Sunny D.
Unleash the power of the sun.
Yeah. Sunny. Just being here in Nick's basement, there's so many great, like, snacks and treats that I've just been really able to enjoy.
Oh, wait, so there was a 1 and a 3 trigger. Nick, you wear 3, and Graeme can wear 1.
Which one am I wearing?
I didn't see that come up in chat. I don't think you triggered it properly. I'm going to double check, because I don't think you triggered it properly. No, Zemoid, there was a space between your wear and 3, and your bricks were not redeemed, so you must correct that.
Rough.
There's a space there. You need to have no space. There's a reason Steak Bacon triggered BrickinBot and you did not. So make sure you fix that up, Zemoid. James, it's so good to see you. Farron. Random note, Nick, you have good teeth. I'm jealous. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. They did not come easily. Braces and other dental work was required to get these teeth.
And thank you for the compliments on my teeth.
I just don't think anyone likes you really, Graeme.
I'll just continue to enjoy the lovely snacks that your parents have put out for you.
Yeah, all those lovely snacks. What do we have this time around?
And I got some applesauce in a handy pouch.
Wow, fantastic. I actually have no idea where he's pulling all these snacks from, but apparently they're quite delicious.
But at least we know Graeme is 6 from his meal choices.
Yes, indeed.
I believe these are the snacks that were provided at Nick's house.
So Nick is 4, then? Does that make him mathematically?
I think that mathematically works out correctly, yes.
Yeah, I think so. We're gonna go
Absolutely. Everybody says they like you, though, apparently. So Christy says she likes you. James says he likes you.
Well, if Christy and James say so, then that must be true.
Sure, we'll go with that. Yeah, and why not? I thought Nick was 3. Was it 3 or 4?
I don't know, but it would explain the assortment of snacks. Actually, Nick was at my house the other week, and he just busted out like a goldfish cracker snack.
I did have some goldfish, and how can you go wrong with goldfish?
It is the snack that smiles back.
Right? It just makes you happy.
Until you bite their heads off.
Well, it makes me happy, so I don't really see the problem here.
This is a fully true story.
Fully
We're just
true,
hanging out,
fully
and he
true.
busts out this little, like, what was
You
it?
call
Like a
that
little,
snappers
like a
time?
little
Package,
like a
or-
little Ziploc.
It wasn't in a Ziploc.
No,
It was
I thought it was-
prepackaged.
Oh, okay.
It was prepackaged, yeah.
Can we, for posterity's sake, refer to Nick eating goldfish as snackercide?
Snacker side, yeah.
That would be an accurate description of what I was doing, I guess.
Or snacker side, press 4.
And welcome, Toasty. So good to see you. Jalen, would you like to give a shout out to Jalen?
So
then,
Jalen
perhaps?
Dime,
Jalen Dime, that would be the pronunciation. Absolutely.
that is, for those who don't know, which would probably be everybody here, is my wife. So, hi, wife.
Wife. Hi, Graham's wife.
Almost
Nice to
as
meet
bad
you.
as a hi, mom.
Yeah,
Almost as bad.
but
Hello, Evan. Who is Evan? I don't know who Evan is.
that's some good applesauce.
Maybe
Was
he's
it?
tagging it as Evan.
Oh, Evan is
Evan's
the one
so
I'm
funny.
babysitting. Oh, Evan is watching with us. Well, that is fantastic.
Oh.
Welcome, Evan. I hope you enjoy the show. You can see our builders are working furiously to build
I know.
something.
When I wish Evan was here, because if someone's babysitting Evan, they could probably enjoy some of these delicious childlike snacks that you are providing.
Indeed, I think they could. She says you look great, though, for the record.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Well,
I still didn't see a Where 3 come through, Zemoib. I'm thoroughly disappointed that you have not.
Oh,
use
fruit
your
to
breast.
go. These things are the best.
Nick, why doesn't your bow tie light up yet? Because maybe I wanted to save that for a special occasion. Did you ever think of that, Adam?
I never thought of that, actually.
Never, huh? I bet
Never.
you didn't. And
I
you have
never.
another snack.
They just keep coming from the craft
Oh,
services
you have
table.
your bag there. Okay, that explains it. They
No,
just-
my bag is actually not within reach.
I know it's not, but I'm sure you
But
pre-planned.
I'm like right here.
Yeah, see, my sign is like sticking out. I can tell you were hiding stuff behind there.
For the craft
You
services
neither. I did
table.
not think you would have figured that one out. I hope everybody in chat is doing well. I hope everybody is having a wonderful Friday night.
I'm having a great time.
Yeah, I bet. Aren't you feeling nervous over there? How much time do you think has gone by so far?
Yes,
Aw,
Mel. Yes,
they both
Mel.
look up. They both look up.
See, we're not gonna fall for your tricks.
Hey, I know who Adam Son of William is. He's a cool guy.
And welcome, Mel. It is good to see you. It is good to see you. There's no time like
Mel's
the present.
cool, too.
Oh no, Zemoib with the Where 3. I guess I will have to deal with it. You can see these glasses are slightly difficult to see through.
I'd imagine.
Yeah. But we do manage with these guys.
Excelsior!
Indeed. Okay, I'm just gonna have to
With the
look
tape
in
glasses.
like this. Cheaters, rigged. I'm not sure what was rigged. That was most unfortunate. But make sure you guys do check out both of the builders' information as well. Christy has just linked you guys to their Flickr pages where you can see all of their incredible builds.
I saw Adam's compliment to me as well.
Did
'cause
you?
he's
Is
pretty-
that-
he was returning the compliment back.
compliment. He probably only did that because you had complimented him in the first place. Then, don't you think that would be a possibility? Or
I don't know, but I've certainly gotten a few
no
more
step
people.
3s today, Dark Side Rabbit. We will not be putting through our co-host through that.
I don't even know what step 3 is. This
You-
like a 12-step program?
No, it's so step has to do with stepping on
Yeah, it's
Lego
only on
pieces,
step
as you
2.
can see in
Oh,
the
yeah.
description.
You
there.
just can't make it past step
I'm
2.
still in denial. All right. I don't have a problem.
Step 3 has been deactivated, folks. So unfortunately, there will be no step 3 happening on
Commence
this fine
primary
evening.
ignition. I don't know. I just felt like it was something.
Yeah, I don't
Engage
know.
beast mode. That's right, Johnny Lego Boy 911.
Wait.
So,
So what would you be building if you were in their shoes right now, Graham? What do you
if
think?
I
you
had to
would be
build a
working on?
thing,
Yeah, a thing of a thing.
I would be building one of my favorite things, like raindrops on roses or whiskers on kittens.
White copper kettles and warm woolen mittens.
Yeah,
Brown paper packages tied up.
I knew I could get. What time is it? It's
That's
9:24. It only took 24
Sorry.
minutes to get Dan to sing.
It did indeed. It did.
These are a
indeed.
few of my favorite things.
There we go. Dan is, or Church, as some know him, is notorious for singing. I've gotten to experience the joy of listening to him sing on multiple occasions.
It's very sweet of you, Graham.
Almost as sweet as your dulcet tones.
How do I...
Now,
Hey,
here's a fun fact. both Daniel and Micah, books in the Old Testament.
What?
Indeed.
Yeah.
We have
This is like a battle of the biblical bricks here.
Interesting.
Yes.
Is it
They
Bible?
each have a book of the Bible named after them. That's how awesome their builds are. I hope that wasn't too sacrilegious there.
No.
Speaking of sacrilegious, I'll go with a sacrilegious.
Sacrilege.
That's
That
gonna
Sunny
be
D is
stuck in my head all
Mm.
night, Graham. Thank you.
And job done.
Oh my goodness, and there is another one, guys. We have another snack joining us this evening. And what snack would this be?
Well, it's a classic granola bar.
Classic granola bar.
You got
Not
your-
even covered in chocolate, though.
No, it's a
So
classic.
much more
It's not
delicious.
Well, talk to your mom about providing better snacks.
Well, hello there, other Nick. Welcome to the stream. We will not be saying out loud the full name of that viewer.
Okay.
Is that okay? Perfect.
How many? I don't like. There's a full table of snacks, Sparky Bricks.
Does that say anonymous with a follow? I think it does. Thank you so much.
How come your competitors were not provided with snacks?
I don't know. You gotta talk to
what
Nick's
is
mom.
this?
I mean, I'm pretty sure you're both capable of acquiring beverages and snacks yourselves if you would wish
I might
to have
actually
them
have
during the
that
competition.
with her or something.
Considering I'm shipping the Lego to you, I feel like it may not be ideal to ship snacks along with them, as they would probably not arrive in the best of
Next
conditions.
time.
No,
Next
no.
time. You're
Good
sending.
snacks. I mean, you ship like fruit by the foot. That's gonna stay fine, you know.
Yeah. Where's the fruit by the foot? Oh wait.
Oh my goodness.
No, I'm kidding. I wish. That would have been so good. I'll just have to settle for the Star Wars fruit snack.
Oh goodness. Oh goodness. I think the host, aka Nick, should supply snacks. There
He
should
is.
be.
Dark
There
Flag
should
Rabbit.
be
This is.
snack time and nap time. Are we? Well, I mean, I'm 3 years old, so I would normally require that, but I don't think our builders require.
I think
that.
nap
They
time
are-
falls into the IRL channel, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
probably.
look! I know something about
Probably,
Twitch.
yeah.
Boom.
Okay, my eyes are actually getting sore, so I'm gonna be removing these.
Is that allowed?
It is
Folks,
only for a few minutes. It is only
Rough.
for a few minutes.
What up?
Although it's okay, I'm sure that won't last long. That
Nick,
name,
you should
yes,
just
indeed,
Go on
indeed.
IRL and stream just you taking it down.
Unfortunately, I believe I know who that person is, Skizmark, and yeah, I'm tempted to time them out or ban them, but I think we'll leave them for now.
I think I know who that person is too.
You do as well.
Shame
you.
on that person.
Indeed.
Which person?
Micah should down a few Mountain Dews.
Oh, yeah.
I think, yeah, just ruin the whole collection there, you know? I mean, who even likes Mountain Dew,
those
really?
cans are
But-
empty there, so.
Oh, they are empty.
Yeah.
Not cool.
That
Thank
was
you,
his.
Chrissy. Please do inform our friend Nick there of the rules of the stream.
Fun fact was that Micah, to get psyched up for this, actually drank those 25 cans and 3 bottles just prior to this session.
Indeed.
Definitely.
That's why
Indeed.
he's so hyper right now. It's talkative.
Look at him.
Oh yeah.
This is actually, we had to slow down his feed because it was just going too fast. It was like an episode of The Flash.
It was indeed.
See, I'm actually building like way faster than Dan.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're running him on loop so I can catch up, and it's still not working.
You're probably still very far behind, are you not?
Oh yeah, always. Just what I do.
Oh man, I feel like I'm not. Well, I see a little bit of structure on Micah's desk. I'm not sure I'm seeing anything
Got a
assembled.
couple things off to the side.
Oh, trying to keep things hidden
Oh, he's
from us,
hiding them.
huh?
I see. Yeah.
No, that's literally just where they settle. If you want them in view, then
I do. I want them in plain sight.
I think we should have all the builds in plain sight. So so all the viewers can see that you are indeed working on something.
This is a good point. Now, actually, there was a request from Christy to hear some embarrassing stories about Nick.
Oh, I did not catch that. But if
Yeah.
you can think of anything that's appropriate for the stream,
Well, I can think of one.
think it has to
I
be
think it's fairly appropriate.
okay.
So, once upon a time, no. So a few years back, Nick helped me out
yeah.
with a couple of other people at an event that I was running,
I know where this one's going. That's good. That's
and
fine.
and there was this act. So it was a lot of young professional adults at this event. And it was it's a Friday night. So picture it's actually at a museum. It's a Friday night, but like.
oh, one night.
They like serve alcohol, and it's like it was for actually for a film festival.
Indeed, it was. Yeah.
So here we are at this film festival opening like gala party with all these young professionals, and this I'll say this gorgeous woman comes up to Nick and myself and starts asking us all these questions.
Well, but you got to talk a little bit about what we were doing at the event as well.
No, it's not even really that important.
What do you mean it's not important? We were building stuff. Working on this very cool skyline and city.
Shocking headline. We were doing something with Lego. The more important part is actually the embarrassing part.
Yes.
Nick, I actually have to take this call. Can we pause this?
Sorry, you have to do what?
I have to take.
Oh yeah, for sure. Or can you mute yourself?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. I will pause it indeed.
All right, this is a good time to go continue with the story then.
For sure. While we're waiting for Dan to take this important phone call. And while I put my shutter shades on, because that was requested.
You're just trying to stall the story.
Probably. But that was someone in chat, so. What's that?
I'm gonna go grab a drink while
you're out. That is perfectly okay.
Is it gonna be a Mountain Dew?
Probably, yeah.
Yes!
Excitement.
All right, so here's Nick and I think there's at least one or two other people there. Or was there anyone else there, actually? Maybe it was one of...
No, there were lots of people at the event.
My wife was there.
Your wife was there,
And a couple other people who were helping with the event is what I mean. Like, was there anyone else who was helping us with the event? Like,
I think it was just me, you, and Jess.
Yeah, maybe.
I think so.
There we are. We're hanging out. And so, yeah, this girl is, like, asking us. And then, obviously, I'm there with my wife. But then she's really, like, chatting up Nick.
We're having a nice conversation about the builds and stuff like that.
She was, like... throwing herself at Nick and like asking all these questions and Nick was so oblivious to the fact that here's this like really no wonder Nick wants me to tell this story, but is okay with me telling this. But she's like this really like amazing like person who's like she's like very intelligent and good looking and just like seemed like a really nice person. And, like, my wife and I are just like, Nick just doesn't get what's going on. And I'm, like, texting other, like, AFOLs who we both know. I'm like, oh, my gosh, this girl is, like, hitting on Nick. And he's, like, totally missing the fact that, like, not even aware of this. So, actually, since this was a film festival, like, we were just chatting. And then she mentioned the film she was working on.
She was working on a film.
Yeah, and like I IMDb'd her, and she had like an IMDb page.
Yeah,
like she was like an actual like in the industry. But then so she just kept trying to like get Nick to ask her for her number. And it just never happened.
Nope.
He just didn't connect. And
you know how it usually works with me, guys. I'm very, very slow, as I'm sure they will run the command for you in chat, because there is one, because that's how it goes, you know? That's how it goes with Nick. But what I thought was really funny, though, is her film was all about, what was it about again? It was like about empowering women and like awesome things that women do.
That's 100% true.
And the best part was to me that she was saying that, I can't build with Lego.
Yeah, like Lego's for boys.
And I was just like, that's really contradictory to what she was discussing.
You're right.
I think I got so distracted by just the polarizingness of that mention. It was just very confusing.
It just wasn't meant to be. Obviously, if she thinks that Lego is just for boys.
Yeah.
And you're right. Her whole documentary was all about like feminism and and like women's like being strong women and having agency. And not only was she saying that, but she was also like very passive in her hitting on you too. Like, I mean, she was hitting up, but she wouldn't like ask you for her number, which would have seemed like a very progressive thing to do.
For sure.
So anyway, obviously not meant to be, but a funny, embarrassing story.
I think Mel actually nailed the point right here. I only have eyes for Lego, so.
Especially right now.
Indeed, I mean, that's all I can see through. Dan, have you returned?
Yes.
Yes, I just realized I had to unmute my mic.
Okay, beautiful. Okay, so we're ready to get things going again, guys, and we're gonna resume in 3, 2, 1. Build.
Okay.
All right, thank you, guys.
Stack the crap.
Appreciate your patience there, guys. Damn those. What?
Those legs looking toned.
They changed shirts. Wait, did they actually?
So I did get Mountain Dew, by the way.
They changed shirts.
Oh, it is a Mountain Dew, despite
he has a kickstart to get him going.
How crazy is that?
You guys have the same drink.
What?
Whoa.
It's like total samesies.
Micah, what? How did that look? I don't even know. But now I'm charged up.
Yes. I think, Adam, you're correct. We are actually all in the same room with just 3 cameras pointing in different directions.
Did you guys? They switched shirts. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Micah was wearing a Batman shirt before, and Dan was wearing a Star Wars shirt before. Do you think it's possible that that phone call was just a ploy to distract us while they changed out of their shirts and grabbed the exact same drink?
It's very curious. I don't know.
I'm not sure.
I think you should have a juice box and think about it.
I think I need an apple juice. This is blowing, or grape juice, sorry. Or it's actually apple and grape, because really every juice has apple in it. That's one thing I've learned.
Really?
In life.
Is that so? Very
True.
interesting.
Even this Mountain Dew probably has some apple juice in it. I wouldn't be surprised. It does have white grape juice in it.
Fascinating. Well, there you go,
Like, grape
guys.
juice is good,
And
man.
there we go.
Good stuff.
All right. Well, we're almost coming up on our challenge for the evening, but we're not quite there yet. We're at 32 minutes remaining. I still just see a large pile of Lego on both of their tables, so hopefully they'll have.
Hey,
something
I've got some pretty solid, like, small builds going.
Okay,
I
so you're doing a
figured out
variety.
the
Are you guys
nature,
gonna both have multiple builds for this evening? Do you think?
I have 3 tiny builds.
3 tiny builds.
I'm gonna pull a Tim and like set it all on a piece of cardboard.
Okay, doesn't that sound beautiful?
I don't know what that means.
Me neither.
I'm just
neither.
enjoying my juice bar.
I wish I did.
So,
I just have to drink out of my lame Lego
No,
mug here.
Capri Suns are where it's at. I'm just saying.
I'm gonna.
Dude, those commercials growing up where they're like,
Oh
this
man,
weird
he's
metallic blob.
he's got 2 drinks.
And they're both apple juice.
Yes, they are indeed. Both of these drinks are apple juice, without a doubt.
I am digging on some apple juice.
Fair,
So I'm gonna
is
have some
anyone
apple
else
juice
building
after
right now?
this
That would be
thing.
awesome.
You're
I think Toasty was saying Evan is going to be doing some building while I was watching, which I love. I'm the goal of this channel and this show is to just inspire people to build. So that's what we're doing. Then I think we're doing some things right. So Micah is actually Dan and Nick's love child. Well, that could be a possibility. Or wait, I don't think it could be.
Why are there all these subtly different shades of blue? Ugh.
I'm building a
Like-
Gundam. Well, that kind of counts. I mean, it's not Lego, but... Episode 5, the episode where product placement was introduced. Right? Right? I know. Tonight's episode of Battle of the Bricks, sponsored by it. I'm not going to actually say it, because I don't want that.
Don't tell. It's not about the product placement. Like, I'll turn the box sideways. I'm just enjoying the many childlike snacks that childlike Nick likes to enjoy.
I think you just stole all of Desmond's snacks and drinks, didn't you? And he's probably wondering where all his wonderful, delicious treats are this evening, isn't he? Isn't he?
Desmond is my 4-year-old son,
Indeed
and
he is.
he is fast asleep. So
Ah. Well, I guess he wouldn't have known the difference then
He
if
won't
he'd
notice
taken
till
them
the
from
morning.
him, would he? Would he have now?
you're the one who comes to my house bearing goldfish crackers. Don't
You're right.
deny.
You're right. I do. And hello there, Omar. Welcome to the stream. And Iron Horse, I totally forgot to say hi to you earlier. I hope you're doing well, my friend. Does it count if I'm building on your computer? Building is building, whether it's virtual or real, as long as Lego pieces are being clicked together.
But is it really built?
Though if it's virtual, you can't enter it into
But
most
the
contexts.
the program makes a clicky noise when you put the pieces together. So
Do you actually use LDD?
I do indeed.
stand it.
I absolutely do.
I can't stand it.
Not too often, but. Omar, unfortunately, I do not speak Spanish. I do apologize. What's the difference between these emotes? One is HD, and one is not HD. That is why one is named Kappa HD, and the other is not.
I think I got some Sunny D down my shirt.
He's making a
Ouch.
colorblind joke.
Did you make a mess of yourself there, Graham?
No, I'm
Maybe
kind of
she
leaning
takes-
forward so it'll
Oh.
not get on the shirt.
I see.
No, Nick, Bandana
I
Man's
see.
making a colorblind joke, I believe.
What was that,
Really
Jen?
funny.
What's the difference between these emotes?
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah,
joke.
I was addressing a question.
Yeah, but
I know,
Dan's saying
he's
it's
making
a
a colorblind joke. Is that
Oh.
funny? You think this is funny?
I'm so smart. Nick's here getting energy drink sponsorships and still won't pay his mods. Not in a million
You know, that's a good
years.
point. I'm not the only one
No,
who's doing
I'm
sponsorships.
gonna get. So, hey, fellow mods, is now time for our mutiny we've been discussing
Oh
for months?
goodness. How long has
I
this been
think,
in
I
the
think
works?
this might be time for the mutiny.
Oh goodness. I'm a little scared, guys. This could be not good. This could be not good.
Yeah.
Iron Horse, are we talking about LDD here? Or are we talking about a different program? Did you see Zemoiv's comment?
Mm-mm.
You should read it.
Nick's so cheap, he can't even pay attention. It's so true. Squirrel.
Channel takeover. Oh no! All units move out. Oh, you should have said Autobots. Let's roll. That would have been cooler.
No.
Rough.
No.
I like that one.
Transformers are lame.
Well, we'll see if you can make some builds that are not lame.
No, that wasn't my intention tonight, actually.
Well, I would hope not, because then you'd probably lose.
Brick heist. Like that.
Yeah, brick heists are an opportunity for the people in the stream to earn more bricks, which are in-stream currency, so we can do things like this. And
But who are they heisting it from? Where is this brick
They are
bank?
heisting it from the bots. It's actually, I believe, I can't remember the name of the first bank. The second one is Lord Office's business tower that they're
You mean Lord
raiding.
Business's office tower?
That would probably be correct, yes.
It's all the same, really.
Right?
I was hoping, actually, I even Googled if I could find, because Nick told me, like, I'm like, how should I dress? He's like, oh, just dress like, I think you actually used the word business casual.
I did.
And then I tried to find a Lord Business costume. Because how much more casual, but I think I'm a couple of years too late in finding an adult size Lord Business
they
costume.
probably would have existed at some point, but
I have actually within like 5 minutes from my house is one of according to their website, one of Canada's largest costume warehouses.
yes, you do off of the Queensway there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I've been there before.
It's a great, but unfortunately, no listings for Lord Bit. They had plenty of Ninjago and Nexo Knight costumes.
Did they?
I contemplated showing up in a Ninjago or Nexo Knight costume.
I don't think that would have been
But,
as good.
yeah,
It
I
would've been
don't
as
think
good.
so either.
Yeah. And hello there, Rice. It is so good to see you as well. I hope you're enjoying the Battle of the Bricks here. All right, guys. It looks like we're about ready though to get our first challenge on the way. Our only challenge tonight.
Is there going to be more than one?
No, there will only be one tonight.
Well, the second challenge is having you listen to me talk as well.
Yeah, it is quite difficult, isn't
It
it?
is pretty challenging, yeah.
Yeah. All right, guys. So our challenge for tonight, your options are going to be what we are calling a frozen build, and that for a limited amount of time, which will be 3 minutes, the builders cannot remove pieces from any of their models. So if they put something on and they don't like it, it must remain in place during that time. So there's only trial and no error here because they do not get to take those things back off while they do that. And then we also have, of course, our mystery challenge, which will be revealed if that is picked as our option for tonight. So let me get that ready for you guys so we can do our vote here. We're going to do a refresh. I'm going to load some thingies. I'm going to load that. And we're going to get our vote started. You guys have 2 minutes and 30 seconds to vote on tonight's challenge. So get your votes in there, guys. Please use !vote and the number that you would like to see. Number 1, presenting Frozen Build. Number 2, presenting the Mystery Challenge. Dun, dun, dun. Welcome, Linez. It's good to see you. So many awesome people here, guys. Thank you all for being here. I hope you guys are having an awesome time. I know we're definitely having an amazing time over here. And hopefully our builders are doing excellent with their building.
Oh yeah, I'm feeling pretty confident here.
Oh,
Feeling like
wow.
Dan's going down.
Sounds good. Sounds
feel
good. I'm
that, yeah.
excited to see what we got here. Bricks 0937, Zalrons. Look at all these awesome voters in here.
Oh, the Zelrons. I don't even know what a Zelron.
Me neither.
Zelrons definitely sounds like...
Wow, it looks like our vote is heavily leaned towards one option over the other here.
Well, I mean, how can I want to make a joke, but I can't because it'll reveal.
You gotta wait until the vote is complete. And
How much
the
more time do we
challenge
have
is
to
revealed.
vote? Where does it say?
The bot has a timer running.
Bot, reveal to me.
1 minute and 13 seconds remaining.
Excellent.
If you guys haven't gotten your votes, make sure you do, guys. You can also switch votes, so feel free to do that as well. Nick Y, I don't know, what did I do then now, Zemoy? What have I done now?
Maybe they're saying yes.
Maybe. That's it. Frozen, as in the I'm not gonna say that word movie.
As in, let
Do
it
you
go,
want to build
let
a
it go.
replica?
Do you wanna build an object?
We used to be best buddies.
No, we're talking about
Now
so
I know.
Johnny, what it's gonna be is that if the Frozen build is selected, it would be that they are not allowed to remove any pieces that they put onto their model for a limited time. So
And
Seems
they
like
also
it's a
have to dress up
name.
as Elsa and Anna.
I call
I
Elsa.
wish I could arrange things.
Wait, no, that's
that
my
would be a
name,
lot
like,
of fun.
Anna's a cutie. I'll go with Anna.
Nick's just a bit of a fixer-upper anyway.
Is it B01? I'm sorry, Linez. What are you referring to here? Not quite sure. Frying Pans. Who knew, right? Tangled is a great movie as well. Absolutely.
But Nick's wondering when will his life begin. That's a Tangled reference.
Oh,
It's the opening song.
Once again, right over my head.
You
All right,
know,
guys,
my
it looks like our
build
poll
from
is
my
about to
last
close,
round
though,
was
and the winning
painful.
option is the mystery challenge.
Well, I mean,
Dun, dun,
a
dun.
box could be anything.
All right, though, Graeme, would you perhaps, since you had inspired the mystery challenge for this evening, would you like to reveal to the builders and to the viewers what our mystery challenge will be tonight?
No.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Okay, so the mystery challenge tonight will be to your one-handed build, right? Is that
It will be one-handed building. Yeah.
It will be one-handed building
To start.
to start, but halfway through this mystery challenge,
Indeed.
you will take that one hand that you are not using and use it to cover one eye to limit your depth perception.
All right,
That's-
guys. So we're gonna get a timer ready for that.
Dastardly.
I feel like that'll affect me more because I'm not colorblind, you know. So
What?
Wait, who's colorblind?
Dan is colorblind.
Oh, I didn't know that.
He is indeed.
Like, what kind of colorblind? Because I know there's different kinds of colorblind.
Your standard red, green.
Red, green? Okay.
It's a shades thing, not
Yeah,
black
yeah.
and white.
Yeah.
I don't want to spend 12 hours
Nick was
on
ready
it.
to fight, right? I
some
know. I was
people
gonna
want me
knock
to,
the guy
you know.
out, make him step on a Lego or something terrible. All right, guys. I'm gonna start the challenge in about 15 seconds. I'll give you a countdown, and then you must remove one hand from the build table. Linez, yes, this is a bracket series. All right, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One-handed building, folks.
I thought that was a sound effect.
No, it's the doorbell.
It's
It is the
IRL.
doorbell. So yes, Linez, this is a bracket series that they are competing in. So we started with 8 builders. We've now gotten down to 4, and tonight we'll be getting it down to 3 builders. And whoever wins this round will be moving into the finals. So there's a lot on the line here. There's a lot on the line
I
here.
hope you've been
Super
studying.
intense.
Yeah.
it's
So,
like camping.
Yeah, is that why
We
all
gotta
these
keep.
mocks
We,
have weird color
I need
schemes?
you guys here to call out if you see another hand come up for something. Please let me know because we need to call them out on this.
Oh! Okay, I guess beverages are allowed.
Farron, is that why all his mocks have weird color schemes? It could explain a thing or two here.
I actually said that, but you spoke over me when I was addressing his question.
Oh, I'm the worst.
That's
I'm
all right.
very, one thing at a time, Nick. Like,
I
that's
know.
all I can manage, really, right? That's all I can manage.
No, they don't have to cover
Yeah,
their eye
Dan.
just yet.
Yep, not just yet. They have
Dan,
30
are
more
you-
seconds, and then they will be
I
required. to
am
cover their eye.
left-handed.
Hey.
So enjoy your drinks while you can,
Hey,
because then
look
you're
at
going to be in a
us.
very fixed position.
You're awesome. We are cooler
We
than
will
Nick.
see what is going to happen this evening. All right. Oh, no. Still got some time.
Actually, Dan's camera stream is reversed, and he just happens to own a stop sign that was printed incorrectly.
Aha!
Yes, that is possible.
Seems pretty doubtful, but we'll go with that.
All right, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Your other hand will be covering your eye. Your eye of choice. And I would have been like, I think most people would do this, not this, right?
Yeah, the crossover seems like an extra hindrance because then you're looking past.
Yeah, you have to look over your arm, right? So they wouldn't really want to do that to themselves.
Sure,
Should have
they
had
just
them
do a
building
dance move
custom
on it.
Lego glasses that covered one eye.
You know, how do you know that's not what they're building?
Yeah, maybe they are building glasses, Skizmar. Specifically, one eye covering Lego glasses. You never know. You never know.
It's actually totally what I'm working on.
I bet it is.
A replica of one eye covering glasses, definitely.
Mhm.
It's part of my my art series.
Dan, someone's calling you out
So-
saying that you're not really covering your eye there. You really need to.
Well, I
There you
have
go.
glasses on, and if I were
He
to take
does.
those off, I'd be
Yeah,
completely
that's
blind,
fair.
so-
That's fair.
Well, don't you have just an eye patch lying around?
Yes, obviously. Thank you.
I mean, you guys didn't get the one that I
You're
sent you in the
welcome.
box? What? So
Nor
odd.
did I get the snacks you sent us, so
I'm really disappointed.
That's
The snacks
actually-
were fun, and
That was a customs border issue of food over the
Yes,
border,
indeed it
unfortunately.
was. Yeah, I didn't want to risk
Nick's
your,
mom was very upset that she wasn't able to send the snacks down.
Yeah, especially because she made them especially for you guys.
Yeah.
So.
You didn't eat. I ate the PB&J before, but it was delicious.
I think you're supposed to tell them it's not delicious.
Just trying
so
to
they
rub
don't
it
get
in
upset
now,
about
huh?
it.
I just want them to know that she made a very delicious peanut butter and jam.
Evan says he wants to be in the competition. You know what? Someday it would be awesome to do a kids version of this, wouldn't it? Where we have
It
two
would be.
kids competing in a battle of the bricks.
kids.
But-
I'm a kid. Come
But
on.
could it be like the kids are just throwing the bricks at each other? Because
I'm
I
younger
think that
than
would be
Nick.
pretty entertaining.
All right, guys, you may remove your hands from your eyes and resume building with 2 hands.
Ugh.
The challenge is over.
I got like nothing done. I was trying to click
Well,
a
hello
hinge.
there, other Nick. You have returned. I was hoping you would return with a different name, but you still have the same one.
What do you think that is?
I mean,
Simons.
I think it's always the same person.
No, I don't think. There's a lot of them.
Yeah, it's always the same person with a lot of the same kinds of
I
names.
don't know about that. I wouldn't be so sure.
You think there's some kind of rude name conspiracy?
Oh,
No.
yeah, definitely.
Definitely
Good try.
not.
Yo, D-Gal, welcome. Good to see you. And I love that we could have called it a pirate challenge. That would have been good. And maybe we would have made them have to like talk in pirate speak the whole time as well. That would have been good.
Missed opportunity.
Indeed. We will keep that one in mind for next time.
Just
What is this terrible design product? Lego? 100% the worst.
Oh, Mega Blocks for life.
100% the worst.
I mean, he's right.
Are you Mega Blocks for life? Are you like a pre-Mattel or post-Mattel fan? Oh,
Do. Awesome. Please do, Toasty. Please do. And if you can get them in the Discord as well, that'd be great. I'd love to see what Evan is working on there. If I donate all my bricks, can I know? Can you know? I lost track of what we were talking about.
Tisk tisk, Nick.
Indeed.
Yeah, come on. You're supposed to like keep things orderly here. It's getting a little out of hand. I don't know.
Has this stream ever been orderly at any point?
I
can't
believe
It
believe
used
so.
to be more orderly.
I
Your
don't know.
contestants being rather insubordinate towards you.
I
Should've
didn't
said
see
that.
any orderlies here when I arrived.
We should probably order some of those too.
Order and orderly?
Or orderlies? Yeah, just
Yeah.
in a straitjacket.
Yeah, exactly.
Perhaps.
Wait,
Perhaps.
do you know what an orderly is?
I have an idea, but probably not all that well.
Probably not really.
No. Do I
I won't share what Nick
It's
thought.
right from Ghostbusters, you know.
Yeah. I made a reference to the Ghostbusters movie earlier about crossing the streams, and well, Nick didn't get it. I'll just leave it at that.
I did not.
He forced me to sing. I had to sing to get it to him, and he still didn't get it. It was sad.
It was like
So very disappointed.
I thought it was actually Ray Parker Jr. at Dan's house, but it was actually just
It was
Dan
just Dan.
singing
He's
the
pretty
Ghostbusters
great. You used to be a Mega Blocks fan, but kids made fun of you. That is unfortunate, Johnny. I think like any type of brick building is good building in my book.
I don't know if that's really unfortunate. Like, it's a good thing you moved away from those Mega Blocks, boy.
song. Did you know Mega Blocks actually produced in Canada?
They do well. They are operated. Like,
They
they've been
operate in
operating
Canada,
in
but
Canada,
all their
right?
factories are in Canada.
That is fantastic.
They
to know.
they actually no longer. They used to produce them in China, and now they produce them only in Canada.
That is quite good to know.
It's Mega Blocks.
It's Mega
That's the
Blocks.
other problem.
I mean, it's still Mega Blocks.
This is
You're
true.
not going to get over that fact.
OMJ, what does the final winner of the
National
competition
shame.
get?
That's right, Adam.
It will
They get
be.
trophy
They will be
Nick
earning
built.
the title of Master Builder, and they will also be getting a custom trophy from yours truly.
And it will be the Sunny D.
Yes, this is Sunny D. All
Unleash the power of the sun.
right, builders, how are you feeling? You have about 15 minutes left. I still
think-
see quite a large pile of pieces there, don't
Dude,
you?
I think we
15
just
minutes.
rocked Michael JG13.
Nick is in Canada. We are indeed. That's where we are.
That's
Canada.
not a real place.
No, Parky, I would like to keep the actual trophy. I know you guys got to see it during the stream earlier this week, but we will be not posting pictures or sharing it during the show.
It's
took
not this
screenshots, I'll
trophy
post
of
them.
this medal that I won when I beat Nick.
No,
just
it
for
is
those
not
who
that
missed
one.
it at the
It is
beginning.
not that one.
And when the first time I met Nick was actually where I beat him in a building contest. Actually, that's not true. The first time I met Nick, I shouldn't say I met Nick, but the first time I laid eyes on Nick, boom, was actually at Canada's. Was at a Lego festival here in Canada, Lego convention, and it was a year before.
Do you remember that, though?
Well, I actually went through
Your
my
advanced
photos.
age grant-
Oh, that's right.
I
Yes,
went through my
yes,
photos
yes, yes. I
just
do recall
recently
that.
from
I
that
do recall
convention, just on a whim, and I was going through old photos, and I found the file, and there was a file, a picture that I had taken of. I was trying to take it of the mock of the creation that was in front of
But
me.
Nick was in the way.
But Nick was there, and right behind the creation with another friend of ours, Isaac.
Mhm.
No, I don't think it's Isaac the Dragon. Probably
No,
not.
it's not.
Probably not the same Isaac. But Nick and Isaac, who I'm now friends with, and I had no idea who they were like the only people who I actually got
Captured
into
photos of,
one of my photos.
Very crazy indeed.
It was just
very crazy indeed.
Normally it's hard to
serendipitous.
catch vampires in a photo.
I know, right?
Yeah. It's unheard of, but unheard of. I do want to address some stuff in chat. What are you crazy people talking about? Canada land doesn't exist.
Canada is actually a fruit. It's a misconception of Parky Bricks that you were saying it was a vegetable, but like the tomato, Canada is not a vegetable. It is a fruit.
Ah, I see. It's also apparently Canada's 150th anniversary this year. Adamson of Williams was saying.
It's something like that, and there's some guys.
Is that when we discovered the fruit for the first time 150 years ago?
That's correct. That was the time when Sir John A. McDougall first bit into the Canada fruit.
That's not a real name.
I see. He's wondering, is it a sweet or sour one?
It actually tastes like scotch, according to John A. McDougall.
Tastes like scotch. Fascinating.
Yeah.
It's like Scott.
Toasty got demoted to the Duplo, and Evan has claimed the Lego now.
Hey,
Wow.
Duplo is not a demotion.
Would you say that is a promotion in your books?
I
or-
would. Spoiler alert, I build a lot of things out of Duplo.
Have you now?
Couple of things.
Couple of things? Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish I could grab some links in chat, so some of that. I should have taken some. That would have been
Probably
awesome.
build like a life-size bar or something. That'd be
Bar,
Was
yeah.
it something
Yeah,
like
that'd be
that?
a little-
Maybe.
Maybe.
Sketch for
Once
like
upon a
Lego
time.
convention though, I don't know.
It
like a
may
little
have
too
showed
much.
up.
It takes so long to build.
It may make a return if anyone is in the Chicagoland area.
Coming this
I already
June.
know what's happening, so.
Yeah, I like the name Chicagoland. It sounds
Yeah.
like that's
not
actually the
for
name.
nothing.
It's like they call it like you know, if you're in the greater Chicago metropolitan area, they call
Yeah.
it Chicagoland.
Do they actually?
Yes,
Oh wow, I was not aware. And so,
Chicago.
what does Chinatown refer to then?
I believe that's like the core
Oh, okay. Very cool. Very cool.
core of the city.
Zemo is saying we thought the fruit would taste like maple syrup.
It's so did just Sir John A. McDougall, but lesson learned.
Lesson learned.
Who
Evan
is
invites
Sir
us
John
all to his
A.
house. Well,
McDougall?
that would be fun. Does he even have Lego and Duplo for us to all play with, though?
And Nick can bring the snacks. I'm sure Nick has many Evan appropriate snacks.
Probably I do.
Will those
Alright.
be available at Brick World? Is your mom gonna send you with a care package for all your friends?
Yeah, although I don't know how hard of a time I may have getting that across the border. Although there's probably no border between Canada and the U.S. since we don't actually exist, right? I mean, it's just a
True.
fruit.
I mean, you just kind of into existence when you
Pop
come to
it.
the U.S.
Pop into existence.
It's like one of those mythical countries, like that only appears every like blue moon or 50, like Brigadoon or Kunlun.
Like the really bad storyline to Iron Fist. Yeah.
Yes.
I never finished.
Definitely
it. I
get
still
that
haven't.
reference.
Anyway,
Christy, thank you
It's-
so much for those bits. I really
Don't
appreciate
watch
it.
Iron Fist. It's bad.
Evan lives in Dallas. He wants you to try and find a way to his house. Dallas. Is that far from Canada?
Just give us your
Or could we
address.
just-
it's
Here
about
there.
it's about as far from where, like, if you were to go somewhere in the United States, it's about as far as you could go. I mean, obviously you can go further west, but California would be a little bit.
Yeah.
But Dallas is quite a bit south. So,
Quite a
yeah.
bit south, yeah.
Nick is also
I think
geographically
Alaska's
challenged.
farther.
Indeed, absolutely. Oh, D-Gao is saying it's just osmosis. It's a permeable barrier.
Oh, there we
That
go.
would describe it.
Is it
Osmosis
permeable or
goes.
semi-permeable? I'm going to D-Gao for the verdict on
That
this
is our
one.
friend. That is actually another Dan we have in the stream.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
Dan's
wait,
an awesome
there's
guy.
more.
He's getting married soon. Isn't that exciting?
congratulations,
Yeah.
other Dan.
Alaska. What about Alaska? Yeah, what's it attached to? Is it just floating out there in the emptiness?
Well,
Considering it's beside nothing?
I think it's attached to Russia, isn't that?
not since the
Isn't that
first
the land
Crimean
bridge
War.
thingamajigger they talk about in the history books?
Well, there was a big, we all remember quite well, over 100 years ago, the Great Alaskan Boundary Dispute between Canada and the United States that occurred.
We do remember that.
Yes.
For sure.
Now?
Yes.
The Alaskan Boundary Dispute.
I'm not entirely sure what you're referring to.
No, nobody is. That's fine. It's a real thing. You can look it on Wikipedia.
We could.
I'll leave it there. I won't bore you with the exciting details of the Alaskan Boundary.
Oh, by the way,
No,
Dan.
you can give me the history lesson at Brick World. I'm actually
There we go.
curious.
Well, there
Done.
we go. That'll be very exciting. Dan, I did just want to let you know that Christy has said D-Gao 23 is the cooler Dan. Just saying.
That's fine. That's
Okay,
fine.
you're okay?
I take no offense to that. It's probably true.
Permeable as long as you have a passport, so I guess semi-permeable works.
Okay.
Well, there you go. That seems like an accurate description. I think Alaska is attached to Canada, so like, does the fruit...
What's that?
Or maybe...
See, we actually know Alaska's real, though. That's my problem.
Is it? What? How do you know that?
Actually, I have no clue. Because Discovery Channel has like 12 shows there.
Oh, okay.
That's my basis for fact.
It takes energy to cross the barrier, so we could call it facilitated diffusion across the U.S.
Oh my goodness, the physics lesson.
Wow, and
It's
I thought,
actually a bio major. Okay.
wow, I need a vote on what's more interesting, the nature of the semi-permeable barrier between Canada and the United States, or the Alaskan boundary dispute.
Ooh, that's a tough question.
they're
That is a
both
tough
based
question.
on,
And Farron, thank you so much for those bits. Really, really appreciate it. You guys have been amazing tonight. Jada, welcome. It's good to see you. Stick around. We're about 7 minutes away from voting on the victor of tonight's Battle of the Bricks. Stay tuned.
It's pretty scary.
Yeah, how are you guys feeling? Do you guys think you're gonna be done? Yo, Jada with the host as
done
well.
enough?
Thank you so much, Jada. I super duper appreciate
How
it.
do you do SOS?
Got some
no.
semaphore going on.
Oh, you still have
SOS, you went back to the ABBA references.
Oh, am I lagging behind? I haven't. Yes.
Wait,
I
everyone did
Wait,
want to vote
I got
ABBA.
that
So.
light brick in there like
Jada,
10 minutes.
you're gonna be the victor. Ooh, Jada's gonna come here and mix things up. Take the spot in the final round of Battle of the Bricks. Dun dun dun.
Yeah, I can't.
Christy,
fit
can
it
we
in.
actually get a shout out for Jada? Jada is an amazing Destiny player. Kicks major butts in the PvP.
Yes, I also enjoy the densities.
I'm really trying to keep a straight face, guys. It's very difficult with Graeme here. You can also take off the glasses or change them up if you would like at your own will.
Oh, I had a good joke there, but it's probably not appropriate, so I'll just take off the
We'll have
glasses
to save
instead.
those ones for another time.
Ah,
ABBA!
Mamma mia.
Yo, love you, baby. Next build is Alaska. Dun dun dun. Uh-oh, wow, we're having quite a debate on our ability to enter. To enter a non-existent country, you have to enter the quantum entanglement field using hyperflux particles, and then exit by creating a fission hole by fusing electrons together to make a megatron particle. Graeme, could you comment on the accuracy of that analysis?
well, it really depends on your interpretation of string theory and whether you believe it's a 9, an 11, or a 25-dimensional theory
Hey,
of string
Nick.
theory.
If you want to keep viewers on this channel, you should probably get away from string theory.
You're probably right. You're probably right.
If you want to keep, I mean, that's just a recommendation.
Starkiller is really enjoying the new split anymore. Welcome, Star. It's good to see you. It's good to see you. And it's a recent emote. They added 5 or 4 whole emotes to accomplish that.
Is it the Kraken?
I don't know. I have no idea what the context of it.
It's a good drink, the Kraken.
But I hope.
Is it?
Kraken's a good drink.
I'm unaware of the Kraken.
Not as good as Mountain Dew, though.
Does it
It
fill
is
you
a
up?
version of Jack Sparrow's favorite beverage.
Ah.
All right, guys. How are we feeling there? We're just under 5 minutes left.
I have some things.
You have some things. Well, that's good to hear.
That's about as accurate as I can be.
About as accurate as you can be. Well, we'll have to see. We'll have to see what happens. I'm excited.
Starkiller. Wait, Nick gets viewers? Love
I
it.
wonder who all you people are typing in chat right now. Is that?
That's
quite
all, they're
mysterious.
all bots.
They've really done some good work on these bots recently. Then, jeez. Oh my God, we can play games on Evan's iPad. I hope he has Lego related games. Maybe we
Like-
can practice our building there.
I'm all about Duplo trains. Have you ever
Duplo
played
trains?
the Duplo
I have
train
not.
app?
I have
So
not.
good.
Is it?
Duplo trains. Fun.
Bot fail.
Oh,
No, Parky, you're just too early. I'm typing in chat, but I'm not watching. Oh yes, Star, you have not met our co-host this evening, Graeme.
Hi, I'm Graeme. I'm a friend of Nick's. I also love Lego. And I once beat Nick at a Lego building contest. That's
Which is
my
why I
story.
am not competing in this one, so I don't get beat again.
This is true.
I was only willing to have one loss in my entire life.
Yeah. You're like unbreakable.
Ooh, Dan looks like he's in deep thought there. What are we thinking there, Dan?
He's thinking, what am I gonna do? I've got 3 minutes and I have no idea what thing I've just built.
You just seem to have some things there. Mike has cleared aside some space and he's got some cardboard in it.
Yeah, so I got this part of the box here. You know, gotta keep it purist, but we want to stuff.
Oh,
Repurposing the box. Very interesting. And it looks like Dan has brought out the scissors as well.
Copying me. What is this?
Yes.
Wow. Very intense.
Imitation is the purest form of flattery. I'm just doing it better than you because I'm using scissors instead of just ripping it with your hands.
Oh, could you argue that scissors... Are those scissors Lego branded?
Yeah.
But are Micah's hands Lego
Well,
branded?
Micah is not Lego branded.
That would be
Oh,
a
there
fair
we
point. That would be a fair
Oh.
point.
I would be in the wrong place if I
You
didn't
would,
love
yeah.
Lego.
Well, Nick. We're not quite ready to vote yet. They still have 2 minutes left, and then they're gonna have an opportunity to tell us a little bit about their builds. And we will see what the results of tonight's Battle of the Bricks will be. It's gonna be an exciting one. Already been in a very exciting battle. So many amazing people coming by, some awesome conversation, and hopefully the next part would be some awesome builds. But who knows?
Yeah, who knows really at this point.
Yeah, I mean, I'm feeling like there's gonna be one awesome build, but beyond that, I'm really not sure.
I don't know if
Have
he's
to
being humble or if he's bragging.
Yeah, it could be taken either way. It could be taken either way.
Ah, the classic humble brag.
I feel like
Humble
me
brag.
and Dan are going for very similar things, just looking at what he's got there.
It's like your shirts, your drinks. You build it and then you coordinate to build the same thing.
That would be quite concerning. They could have
Dude,
discussed
would be
that
pretty
while they had
difficult
departed
since
for the
we,
phone call.
we didn't know the theme ahead of time.
But you did make an exit for a short amount of time where we actually did pause
That
the
was
build
just
time.
to get a drink. Come on.
Just to get a drink and switch search. And who knows what else happened in that time.
I don't know what you're implying.
I really have to take. I wish this was like we could like do an instant replay of that phone call moment right now.
Yeah.
We could just. I'm gonna. Oh, I've really got to get this call. Hold on.
Graeme is
That's-
reenacting
that's what it
the
looked
instant
like.
replay for us.
Yeah.
That's what it looked like.
That is what it looked like indeed.
I mean, I will
Rick
show
Glow,
you
it
this
is good to see you. Welcome. You're tuning in at just the right time to catch the last
How much
45
time I got?
seconds, guys.
45
45
I can build
seconds
this in
remaining.
45 seconds.
I wish I could say it was the most exciting part, but not joking. Love you guys.
Oh, look at Dan's reaction. He is not liking that one. Not liking that one. Countdown. I know. I'll give them a 10-second countdown if I remember to look back at the clock before it gets to 10 seconds. We all know how difficult it is for me to remember to do this.
I'm like almost done here. Just gotta
Well,
connect
I
this
hope
one
you
last
finish,
piece.
because otherwise you're dropping that. Alright, guys, in 10, 9,
Oh man,
8,
we're done.
7, 6. Oh man, they did it again.
Oh, I was gonna get the hammer and hit Nick.
Oh, well, that wasn't going to be good.
Way
Alright,
to go.
and the time is up. Alright, well, thank you, builders, for your awesome builds. You have everything ready for presentation there?
Show
Yeah.
and tell. Show and tell.
Indeed, it will be a show and tell. So let's get that going. Why don't we go ahead and start with Dan on your upper left corner there. Dan, what have you built for us this evening?
I'll bring it a little bit closer to the screen. I think Micah is correct in that we did build pretty similar household style items. So let's see if we can get close in here. So right here, we have a vacuum cleaner. Something to
Nice.
clean
Now
up
you
the
can
floor.
clean up that mess you made with all that Lego. out.
Exactly.
Hi-oh!
We have a lawnmower here. See if I can get a little bit closer.
Yeah,
Lawnmower.
looking good.
Also, one of Dan's favorite dance moves.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's there's a dance move called the lawnmower.
Oh.
Got a little.
How does he not know
potty
the
there.
lawnmower?
Little potty, just so you can do your business in peace.
Perfect.
We have
Even Lego
little
minifigures
fire-
need to go, right?
Sorry.
Even Lego minifigures need to go.
Heck yeah. So I have a little fire pit here. You can see it's got some orange pieces on the inside to simulate some of the fire. We have a little kid's playpen with a little slide, nicely colored for young girls or whatever. I'm not sure.
Great use of that arch beach there, Dan. I have to give you credit
Oh,
for that one.
Donka, senor. And then we have a nice pair of snippers that don't function. So
Oh, okay.
That
You're
is
very proud of those
unfortunate.
scissors
You
you
coulda-
got instead of my bare hands.
Yeah.
sure. Yeah, I'm very, very happy with those.
You
They
could've
actually,
used-
I mean, they're both blue handled, so
There you go. Beautiful.
I had
Inspiration.
example in real life.
You did indeed. Well, thank you for showing us your builds, Dan. Great job. And it
I
would
couldn't
now
tell
be-
which one was Lego and which one was real. Like which one
Yeah,
was
I know.
real. You put them side by side. It's like
They were almost the same
I don't
thing.
know which one to shoot.
You don't know. You just don't know. It's impossible to tell. Impossible to tell. All right, Micah, why don't you go ahead and show off your builds to us as well?
Let's see if we can bring the webcam
Sure.
down here. Maybe.
Go for it.
Maybe.
All right.
Oh.
Let's see what we've got.
Don't know how well we can see that, but first
It is
of all,
not
we
too
got
bad.
like a rocking chair right here.
Awesome. We made some good
So
use of.
it's all like a living room setting.
Yeah.
We got a small table with a cup of Mountain Dew on it, of course, using those
Gotta have that Mountain
transient
Dew,
green
right?
pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we got in our chair here with a footrest. We got the fireplace, which does light up. It's got that
There's
light
that
brick
light
in it.
brick. We're seeing it in action.
And it's got the smoke coming out of the top.
Mm-hmm.
Right here, we have a sofa. And then finally, we have a lamp here, and then kind of just like a rug in the center.
And what did you use to make the rug there? Is that what I think it is? The
Oh, so yeah, that's the tank tread pieces
very
here.
cool. Nice stuff. Good parts.
Yeah, we
usage
got a
there.
bunch of those. Seemed like a nice usage.
Definitely. Very nice builds as well from you, Micah. You may return your camera to the other position if you would like as well. All right, guys, now we turn to you, the viewers, and we are going to be voting on our winner. Don't get ahead of yourselves just yet. I gotta put up all the options here. Did you have any comments on?
I was
the
gonna
builds
say
there?
actually, going back to the fact that while we officially met each other, aside from my stalker like photo of you years before.
Yes.
When we officially met during the Brick Factor challenge, one of the builds you made was a functioning toilet.
It was a functioning toilet. It only functioned once, but that's all it needed to do.
It only did the number one.
Did I?
No, I just because it did once. That's what I
Yeah.
joked.
Okay.
Anyway.
I see.
Meanwhile, Dan is like on his phone. We're in the voting stage. Come on.
He's
man.
probably trying to persuade some
He's
other
probably
viewers or
sending
something
like
like
a
that.
secret
Yeah,
message.
something like that. And
Oh,
I just wanted to say some
look
quick
at Micah's
shout
got
outs
his
here.
cell phone.
Farron, thank you so much for those bits. Space Junk, thank you for the follow. And Mike CFL, thank you for those bits as well. You guys are both awesome. Let's get that vote going, guys. I'm going to set that up right now. It's good to have some discussion there going, though.
I was trying to banter so that way you could set up.
I
the
know,
vote
but I
at
got
the same
distracted by the banter. I mean, again,
Single focus.
Single focus. Single focus.
time.
for
Come
Nick.
on.
All right, guys, let's get that vote going. Option 1 is going to be Dan. Option 2 is going to be Micah. And let's get that vote going, guys. Let's see who you would like to be the winner of tonight's Battle of the Bricks. I'll vote for the first person to eat a Lego piece. I cannot vouch for whether or not that would be an accurate statement, but... And I'm seeing so many awesome people here, so many new names as well.
Me.
I hope you didn't pull that off.
Come on, vote for the
Sure,
light
I
brick.
just grabbed it off of one of these cups.
Oh,
of
you
mix.
did.
Is that one of your builds?
I mean, it was a work in progress, but I was probably in the other part.
Well, it's a work in progress right now, baby. It's in progress.
He is eating some like. Oh, look at them both trying to show off the builds. Dun dun dun. All right. So many awesome people here. Good to see you, Edgeless. Good to see you, Brick and Mom. Good to see you, Leadton.
Edgeless.
And if you guys haven't already, make sure you follow the stream so you don't miss another episode of Battle of Bricks or another awesome Lego building stream. One of my favorite things to do on stream is
It's
on
just
Monday
to tune
nights.
in at the end, and then you can do the vote.
You can also do that, absolutely. Or you can tune in on Monday nights especially, where we do viewer build requests. So you come in, you suggest ideas, and then the stream votes on them. And then I build stuff on the spot. Kind of like these guys are. I do alternate builds with Lego sets. So a lot of fun, though. We always do some really cool builds. Actually, Bob Ross came out of one of those viewer build requests, although that was a special viewer build request. So I'm going to have to use a lot of bricks to do that. All right, do you want to take a sneak peek at how this vote is progressing?
Okay. Ooh.
Very interesting.
Ooh.
Parky would like to see the vacuum cleaner a little bit better, Dan. Would you be able to?
Sorry, it's not very stable.
But I love the curves on it. It looks like one of those nice classic vacuums that you see in those,
Like
those
straight out
50
of the
commercials.
like Ma Cleaver.
Yeah. Love your Bob Ross, Nick. I do as well. Like, cool story, Bob.
Yeah, gone beyond the brick.
What's that?
Gone beyond the brick.
TBB.
Yep.
which is a popular
Brother-
Lego
or
blog.
the-
For those
the
who don't
Brothers
know.
Brick. I don't know why
I was
said
wondering
Beyond
why
the
you
Brick.
said
Whatever.
Beyond the Brick, but that's
Yeah,
all right.
oh,
For anyone
yeah.
who doesn't know, TBB is an awesome website.
There's too many
There's a committee.
Brick-related
You went
names.
BTB instead of TBB.
Yeah.
I was like,
It's quite an understandable mix up there.
SMH.
Happy little bricks indeed. Happy little bricks indeed. All right, awesome. So many votes coming in tonight. Oh my goodness. Oh, and it looks like the vote has ended, and the winner for tonight is Micah. Can we get some clappers in chat, guys? Round of applause for our builders. For both of our builders. All of these amazing people. Clap us in chat. Get them going, folks. GG's to everybody. You guys both did amazing. Wonderful builds. Micah's showing off with some juggling. Totally unprofessional. Wow. Just wow. But guys, thank you so much for both competing with us tonight. I hope you guys both had fun.
What have we got next week, Nick?
Next week, we'll be having Rolf and Alec competing, and a brand new co-host to be joining us as well. So it's going to be really, really exciting. We're going to have lots of awesome stuff going on. We're going to be continue to work towards raising money for Creations for Charity. And then the week after that is the finals, the one for all the beans. And the awesome custom Lego build trophy. So it's going to be really, really exciting.
Well,
Let's take a quick look at our bracket here to see how things have shaped up, though. We're going to all disappear for a second while we do that. So you can see Dan had beat out Caleb to get into the second round, and Micah had beat out Dodge to get into the second round. And there will be Rolf and Alec. So it looks like, unfortunately, tonight, Dan has been eliminated. And it looks like it will be Micah moving on to the finals.
Wow, I got
To
to
the
watch that
finals.
click. That made Micah move forward. That was very exciting.
I know, right? Very exciting. The name just appearing like that suddenly. All right, but that was an awesome competition, guys. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I really, really appreciate having you all here. And you can look forward to some more streams coming up this week. I'm not streaming tomorrow, though, at my normal time, so keep that in mind. But I will be live Sunday at 1 p.m. for a personal project. Probably some Destiny 2 inspired builds with all the hype around the game coming out. Very, very exciting stuff.
The densities.
The densities, indeed. I'm excited for all the densities. All right, guys, but thank you so much. Thank you again to both builders. You guys did amazing. It was wonderful having you here. And otherwise, we will see you guys next week for another Battle of the Bricks.
And thank you to your co-host, too. He was a pretty good...
I really like this guy
10
a
out of 10
lot.
co-hosting.
He likes to fill in when when the regular host misses things, like thanking the co-host. Don't worry.
That's
The
what you're
co-host
here
got you
for,
covered.
right?
That's
I'm
right.
not used to having you here. But good
I
night,
won't be
everybody.
back. I'll be back. I'll have to
Hopefully,
invite you.
No, we'll have you.
I'm not back
It was
next
pretty
week
good
is what
having
I
you here.
meant.
Not next week, but maybe another time. But again, guys, thank you all so much, and you guys all have a wonderful night. We will see you soon.